Hello guys, and welcome back to Tennis Palace Brothers. Okay, so for some reason we've got a problem with the timer. It looks like someone's touched the timer, aka Olivier Paris. Anyways, in today's video we're going to be doing a live stream of Novak Djokovic versus Daniil Medvedev, of course. It's going to be an exciting match. It's a finals of the Australian Open, as everyone already knows. It's been an amazing event, I cannot lie. Throughout the whole tournament, I wouldn't expect to see Nadal in the finals, that's for sure. 5 months ago, he was in crutches, and now he's here in the Australian Open finals, playing against the world number 2, trying to go for world number 1, Daniil Medvedev. So we got a player profile, and that's already just taken it out. No, he has not. So we got Daniil Medvedev. He is age 25 years old. He is born in Russia. His height is 6'6", weight 182 pounds, rank number 2, highest rank number 2, and his 2021 record, which I haven't updated yet, is 54 by 12. So that's the stats for Daniil Medvedev. I'm about to go through as well the scoreboards. So hold on, I just don't know. The previous scores. So let's just go through Medvedev, shall we? Medvedev in the Australian Open, he had to play first round. The Swiss player, what's his name again? It is my bad. Sorry, it's been a bit slow. But he had to play second round, of course. As you remember, Nick Kyrgios. He had to play Hanken. I can't remember the Swiss guy's name. But yeah, okay, it's not showing up. He played second round, Nick Kyrgios, 7-6, 6-4, 4-6, 6-2. He then had to play Botic van der Sandrup, where he won 6-4, 6-4, 6-2. Medvedev had to play Cressy, which was quite a tough match for him, actually. Cressy's a player who does a lot of serve and volleying, and I knew straight away. Gold Wolf, by the way, of course, he's going to be here supporting Rafael Nadal in the finals, trying to go for the 21st. By the way, the 21st Grand Slam. That's his target. Will he be the first one to do it as well? That's the question. Olivier, you're in shot. Can you just move a bit over? So yeah, he's also aiming for the 21st. Will he be the first one? Will he beat Djokovic to the race? That's the question. Then he had to play Tsitsipas in the semi-finals, where Daniil Medvedev won 7-6, 6-4, 4-6, 6-4, 6-1. So that's the scores line for Daniil Medvedev. Rafael Nadal, he had to play first round. Well, it doesn't want to show up for me, but he had to play Halfman. Rafael Nadal won in straight sets, 6-2, 6-3, 6-4. He then had to play Khachanov in the third round, where he went to 3 sets, 6-3, 6-2, 3-6, 6-1. He had to play Mannarino in the fourth round, where Mannarino did incredibly well, beating one of the top players. I can't remember on the top of my head, but 7-6, 16-14, 6-2, 6-2. In the quarterfinals, Shapovalov. That was a tough match for Rafael Nadal. He suffered from a bit of cramps as well, but Rafael Nadal managed to edge through after leading 2 sets to love to win in 5 sets, 6-3, 6-4, 4-6, 3-6, 6-3. And in the semi-finals, he beat Matteo Berrettini 6-3, 6-2, 3-6, 6-3. Now, in the semi-finals, when I was watching the highlights, I just found that Berrettini absolutely hated when Rafael Nadal just kind of looped it up with a lot of topspin against his backhand as well. Berrettini's got, well, not one of the best backhands in my personal opinion. So yeah, it's just going to be interesting to see how everything goes. Olivier, if you want to say anything, you can take over, and I'll do the editing for you. There you go. Here you go, Olivier.
Okay, sure. Right, so if you may have not noticed as well, we added just yesterday the prediction. So 63% have said Medvedev. So we'd love to see what your opinion is. So we'll do a poll quickly. So Who do you think will win today? Medvedev or Nadal? I think personally it will be a 5-setter and Medvedev will take it. I'd love to see him world number 1, of course. It'd be nice to see Nadal, who'd get his 21st Grand Slam. But I think it'd be exciting to see if we wait a bit longer what will happen, you know. Medvedev obviously would be getting his 2nd. He beat Djokovic. So it'd be exciting for sure. Nadal, obviously Alex mentioned, was just coming back 5 months ago from crutches, so that's another reason that he deserved to win. He's done very well. He only played one warm-up tournament and he's in the final of a Grand Slam, so that is pretty amazing. But yeah, I mean, Medvedev, he's on top form. He hasn't lost very much recently. The only one he's lost is Uruguay. That was for a long while. Obviously he won the Nito's finals and all that with the top 8. So he definitely deserves to be, you know, up here in finals of Grand Slams. So it'll be exciting. Just seeing Goldwolf, I would never miss his 21st. I thought he was done at 14 when he got hurt in that French Open against Krajinovic. But here we are at the doorstep of 21st. I'm nervous. I know he has the skill to take Medvedev, but I'm not confident in his endurance, having just come back from injury. Nadal was hungry. Yeah, I mean, you never know what could happen. Suddenly he might just get a bit of pain again and he might have to stop, or because he's played already like 2 tournaments in a row. He played the Melbourne Somerset, and then I think he had a week off or something, and then this. So it'll be interesting to see. I think for now he'll be fine. Maybe the rest of the season he may feel a bit and having to stop, but I think he can do it. To be honest, he did it 5 sets, US Open. Obviously that was a exciting one. I think Medvedev came back from 2 sets to love down, or vice versa. So yeah, I think Nadal, if he gets the first set, I think he can get to the first 2 sets. I don't know. I think Medvedev will try and do the catch up. Obviously, Nadal plays with heavy spin. Medvedev tries to flatten it. So it just depends on the day, really. You don't know what to expect. It's like, but in all his matches, he's been looking very good, Nadal. Like the first 2 sets against Shapovalov, that was some high tennis. Obviously, then he cramped, so it's not very fun. But yeah, I was watching the highlights. It was some good tennis against Berrettini as well. Obviously, Berrettini's a very tough opponent, so to do that only in 4 sets is very good. And yeah, Berrettini, I mean, he upped his level in the 3rd set. Of course, that's what he had. 3rd set. That's what he had to do, but just wasn't enough against one of the best players all time. So Nadal will be slicing a lot. Yeah, trying to keep it low. Obviously, Medvedev is a tall guy, so you need to let him bend and try and, you know, slow down the rhythm. Because who do you think will win? Anyway, so just made a mistake on the poll. Never mind. So Vamos Nadal. Yes, he is. I'm interested for the rest of his season what it will contain. You know, people were saying he wasn't even going to play the Australian Open, and he's here in the final. He's definitely showing he's back to the level he was. Maybe not 100% yet, but he's definitely getting there. I think he's about 90%. It was definitely showed today. Obviously he's played Berrettini, who's like number 8 in the world, but against the number 2, we can really see today, like, if he can still get back to that top performance that he was. Yeah, so Alexa's just on the chat over here. Good to see.
I'm trying to promote. Keep talking.
Promoting. Yeah. So yeah, 4 viewers. Okay, perfect. So I think we have the stats on the left. We have the scoreboard. We have all sorted out for today's match. I'm very excited for this. I think Alexa will join in a bit later, of course. Medvedev, you know, he's an interesting character. We saw him get a bit annoyed against Tsitsipas. Of course, they have a big relationship, not for the positive, but so we knew something like that was going to happen. But he got very annoyed and lost that set.
Are you for or against Medvedev having to go at the referee? Yes or no? Comment down below.
Comment.
No, sorry, just mention it. Are you for or against him shouting at the referee?
I don't know. Yeah, he was kind of wrong. It wasn't really needed. Like, they had a person there to sit with the team, so they were dealing with it. So he couldn't say anything. Obviously, that happened just after the code violation on the 4th set. So he had a whole 3 sets to basically coach before the code violation was given. So that was wrong. They should have put him there from the start, because he had one against Fritz and Pierre. So they would have known already he was going to try again against Medvedev. Obviously, Medvedev being number 2 in the world, maybe number 1 after this match. I mean, the shouting was just a bit unnecessary, you know. It was only 5-4 something with a break. It was still 2 sets to love up, so... I know it was the 2nd set, so it was 1 set to love, but I don't know. It went a bit berserk, but yeah, that's just what happens sometimes. He had to let out a bit of frustration about it. Obviously, there was a Greek guy sat with them, so he understood. And actually, the funny part was he was still talking, the dad, whilst the referee was there. Yeah. So it just shows, like... But what I don't get is, Tsitsipas is one of the best in the world. Like, why does he need encore coaching? He's experienced enough. He's playing one of the greatest of all time. You know, Medvedev, not greatest of all time, but right now... even if he loses, so what? It's not a bad loss. It's not like he's meant to be losing that match or anything. I mean, it's a Grand Slam tournament, so it would be understandable if he loses, but yeah. Actually, right there.
Yeah, alright.
Just walking casually.
Olivier, alright, you can help me promote again. So, in the meantime, we're going to go now on to the live stream of the Australian Open. It is 35 past, so we should hopefully be promoting... But no, we're both promoting the video. We're trying to get viewers coming on, because obviously this is a big match. Everyone should know that. It's Rafael Nadal trying to get his 31st. I mean, it's possible. It's definitely achievable to do. I think so as well. What do you guys think? Rafael Nadal, can he achieve his 21st Grand Slam? Or will Medvedev take the number 1 spot in the world? Firstly, so he'll become the number 1 in the world. That would be the first time that someone else outside the top 4 is number 1 in the world. So that would be amazing. So yeah, I think it's definitely achievable for Daniil Medvedev to win against Rafael Nadal. But Rafael Nadal as well, he's gonna fight. He's gonna fight really hard. He hasn't won a Grand Slam here in the Australian Open for quite some time now. I want to say, was it 2015 or so? He won it, something along those lines. I remember he lost in the finals to Roger Federer. That was recently. I saw a video of it. So yeah, I'm just currently loading up the video, and yeah. So comment down below your thoughts as well. Gödel doesn't lose to non-big 3 dudes. It's true. It's true. However, you never know really. Anything can happen in tennis history. Rafael Nadal, he has lost to... I'm sure you remember this. He lost to Muller in Wimbledon. That was an absolutely mental match. But yeah, Daniil Medvedev as well. I'm counting him as a big 3. He's going to probably replace... well, actually, let's count him as a big 4. Big 4 minus Andy Murray. I don't think Andy Murray is part of the big 4. Obviously, he has become world number 1. He has become, obviously one of the Grand Slam winners. So it's interesting to see whether Daniil Medvedev will win though. So we've got a prediction on top, and this prediction is saying 63% for Daniil Medvedev. So that's going to be an interesting one for sure. We've kind of added a lot onto our screen. I can't lie to you. It's a bit... I don't know whether you like it or not. We've got prediction on the top left, on the left side as well. We've got the stats, and at the bottom we got live scores. So yeah, it's definitely, I don't know, it's definitely an interesting... I don't know if you're a fan of it or not. Make sure to comment down below your thoughts. It's just something new Olivier decided to do last minute. Not sure why, don't ask me. But yeah, Rafael Nadal and Daniil Medvedev, they've obviously met before in the past. So they're head-to-head. I haven't actually done this yet. Head-to-head, Medvedev. So yeah, it's definitely going to be a tough one. I know the first time they ever met, it was Rafael Nadal that was won. I think it's 3-1. Oh wait, it's on the top left. Sorry, it's 3-1 on the head-to-head with Rafael Nadal winning 3 and 1 for Medvedev. Their last meeting, Medvedev did win on the indoor hard courts. It was the semi-finals of the Nito ATP finals. It was 3-6, 7-6, 6-3. The previous times, it was Rafael Nadal in 2019 when they first met. It was in the ATP Masters 1000 Canada. So anything can happen. Go Tour does best as underdog. Yeah, absolutely. I think Rafa. I don't know if you call him the underdog though. That's the thing. Obviously, in the ranking system, you would say yes, Rafa is definitely underdog. But for me, because he's won so many titles, I don't call him an underdog. Yeah. Also, already did log out of your Discord. So yeah. That's what's happening, really. That's my opinion on it. I don't know. We're about to get started, by the way, very, very soon. I'm just loading it all up. Still last minute, really, because, to be frankly honest, we've been very busy. I've been trying to sort out this live stream issue. So, yeah, I need to just sign in, wherever that is. Let me just find it. Okay. So... in the meantime, please place your predictions down below. Do you think it's going to be a 5-setter match or straight sets victory? What do you think? I need some opinions on this. I think for me, it's going to be close, that's for sure. But the more experienced player, so Rafael Nadal, I think, will be able to take it. That's my view of it. It would be, again, very close, as I say. But, I don't know, TPP, but yeah, I don't know. It's going to be very, very close, very close to me. The sets wise, it could be 7-5, 7-6, etc. I think that's what's going to happen. So yeah, place your views, of course, your thoughts down in the comment section, and hopefully we're about to get started on very, very soon. They're already walking on court. I'm just still getting everything loaded up. I do apologise for my slow computer, shall we say. Oh, everything's so slow. Come on. So yeah, if anyone's watching this live as well, please make sure to comment down below if anything's happened yet. Have they done the spin or anything? And yeah, please show your support down in the comment section. So that's where we try and communicate with everyone as well. So the 6 viewers that are here, absolute legends, thank you so much for your continuous support. Yeah, that's it really. So I'm just logging in, and it's very slow, the computer right now. So yeah, that's it. It's really annoying. But yeah, Rafael Nadal, obviously he's had some tough matches. So did Medvedev actually. Medvedev played against Felix, which was 5 sets, and then Kyrgios as well. Tough 4 sets. For both players, but yeah, it's a fighting spirit which you absolutely love. You've got to respect the hustle from the both of them, in fact, and that's why they're in the finals. That's why they are champions. Former world #1 Rafael Nadal against someone who's trying to become #1 world, which is Daniil Medvedev, of course. So yeah, it's definitely going to be an exciting one, and we've got 60% already voting for Medvedev. So Medvedev is probably the safer bet. He's on very good form, as I say, and yeah, it's going to be a challenge. It's going to be very challenging for Rafael Nadal, because obviously Rafael Nadal is not in as good shape as he was, let's say, like 3+ years ago. He can still win Grand Slams though. He's still very dominant in his matches, but you know, it's just very, very, very tough. And there's not much more I can say to that, if I'm brutally honest. And for some reason, this computer's slowing me down crazy because of this live stream. Vamos, let's get that 21st. Definitely agree with you there. Rafael Nadal aiming for the 21st. And yeah, that's it really. Gold Wolf, obviously, I know you're a massive fan of Rafa. So yeah, I don't know if we're streaming this on Discord. Are we streaming on Discord?
No.
Okay. Right now I'm struggling to even access the live stream, which is really bugging me. So I do apologise for the really long delay. But we're finally back. We're finally logged in. Thank you for that. Daniil Medvedev versus... So Daniil Medvedev, number 2 seed. Originally Novak Djokovic was in the tournament, but he got replaced by a lucky loser. So that's very nice for a lucky loser to get into the tournament. So yeah, what do you think? For this year, 2022, it's only the beginning. The first month has gone by, and yeah, what do you think? What's your favourite match so far? Obviously, the doubles finals was yesterday, and we had Kokkinakis and Kyrgios winning that. And finally, we are getting this live sorted. Alright, if Nadal wins, he'll be ahead in Grand Slams. Yes, that's very true, SBBT. Thank you very much for joining, by the way. Rafael Nadal will be ahead in the ahead in the Grand Slam. Yeah, ahead in the Grand Slams, basically. Because this Rafael Nadal, Roger Federer, and Novak Djokovic all equal at 20 Grand Slams each. That's probably why Djokovic is like, oh no, I'm going to lose my lead, because he potentially was the number 1 seed. He had a good draw to the finals as well. Now Nadal took the advantage of Djokovic's draw with him not playing. So yeah, that's it really. That's really the latest for me. And if you have anything to say, really, just comment down below everything. Your predictions, actually. Let's do predictions. Favorite match so far was Gotel's to be fair, Shapovalov was so salty the whole time. He just wasn't in a good state. Shapovalov in the 5th set as well. He was smashing his racket. I saw that in match point. He smashed his racket there. Not very good behaviour from Shapovalov. But then again, he's always so pumped up, isn't he? Like after winning 1 point, Shapovalov was like, "Come on!" with the loudest roar. Yeah, so it was going to be interesting to see, though, against Medvedev, because obviously Medvedev can get really frustrated and he showed a lot of motion. But on the tennis court, once he wins a point, it's like, you know, I just won it. It's nothing serious. But yeah, and we've got 67% voting for Medvedev now. We got more fans going for Medvedev, which is interesting to see. We're going to find a new potential world number 1, which is going to be very exciting. He'll be the first one to achieve it outside of the top 4. So Rafa Nadal, Roger Federer, Novak Djokovic, and Andy Murray. So yeah, that's the latest for me. I'm just trying to load it up, but it's not allowing me to load, this is the most frustrating thing that's happened to me all day. It hasn't been a great start on our behalf, I can't lie, with some unexpected, what's the word I'm looking for, technical issues. So yeah, nothing's really loading up, and I'm just going to check why. Please promote on, by the way, this video. Obviously we didn't have very much time to promote our live stream, so I'm sure other viewers, you'd be supportive enough to do so. So yeah, we're going to head off now. We're going to head off to the match. Please, I'm literally begging you to load. Watch on ESPN. Yeah, so, okay. Now, we're trying to figure out the issue we're having right now, but it's not actually working, and I'm not sure why. So yeah, if anyone's watching this live, please make sure to help us out. Help us out here. Tell me what's going on in the comments section, and we'll find out the issue. So there we go. We're having issues right now, technical issues. So I do massively apologise for this. This is really bad. A shocking start, and I'm really frustrated about this. We might have to restart. You know, I don't know what's happening. Oliver, can you help me?
Yeah.
Just you talk whilst I need to do something. I need to do something.
Right. Okay. So, just saw your comment, SBBT. It'll be exciting for sure. You know, Nadal. He didn't even think he could play, and now look where he is. He's got a big season in front of him, I imagine. He's 5th right now. It'll be funny to see if he can get back to number 1. Obviously, he's not too young anymore. He's like 34, 35, so we'll see what he can do, to be honest. You know, he's 35, so I just checked that. Obviously, similar age to Djokovic. Federer, I think he's gone now. You know, he's just unofficially retired. He wants to come back maybe for one more Grand Slam, finish on a happy ending. But so I think right now, Djokovic still has the biggest chance to get the most Grand Slams. I'd say he's looking the most healthiest. Of course, not if he can't play any because of the COVID vaccination thing. But you know, he's still 1 year younger than Nadal and everyone else. So yeah, but there's lots to talk about him. You know, with the COVID things still coming now about the positive test. But you know, I'm happy Nadal got to the final rather than Djokovic. To be honest, Djokovic has been winning so much. He won about 3 Grand Slams last year. So yeah, it's a similar match. Right, we had this 2019. It was Medvedev Nadal in US Open, but you know, it's interesting. This is their 2nd Grand Slam final they played against each other. They've only played, I think, like 4 times together. So against each other, sorry, not with each other. But yeah, so we have a few predictions actually mentioned on Discord. So let's have a look at that. So we have a prediction that says that Nadal will win. So a lot of people have actually said Nadal. Obviously, he is the favourite. He's been on the tour for ages. He's done so much with his career. He's a legend of the game. So, Medvedev, sorry, it's 4-6, 6-4, 7-6, 6-3. So a 4-set battle. The 3rd set going to a tiebreak. I mean, I think if, it won't be 4-setter. It'll be definitely 5. Depends on how Nadal's feeling. Obviously, he's still shown he can have that. He can be a Grand Slam champion. He's obviously beaten some good names. Hakanov 4 sets. Manarino is actually playing very well right now. So he's had some good wins. Yeah, I mean, Manarino surprised us all recently. Of course, he didn't play very much in the ATP Cup, but I think he would have done probably better than some people like Artur Rindanic, although he did very well the week before or after. He got to the final of Adelaide, just losing out to, you know, the home person, Kokkinakis, who's just won the Grand Slam as well. So
currently it's 1-love, by the way. I mentioned that. Currently it's 1-love to Nadal.
It's 1-love Nadal right now. Okie dokie. That's all good. So we're just trying to load it up, see if it's going to work.
We're having lots of technical issues, which is so sorry. Yeah, keep talking. Keep talking.
Yeah, okay, sorry.
But
yeah, so obviously Kokkinakis and Kyrgios just won yesterday. Be interesting to see what they both can do. They don't normally play. They played once in juniors. They played one pro event in the Surbiton Trophy. That's about all I could find. So I'd love to see them do a bit more together. But you know, obviously the main focus now is Nadal Medvedev as soon as we can get it on. So alright, so some other predictions. We have 6-4, 6-3, 6-4, 7-5. So 4 sets. So I don't know about that. Nadal, it depends on how he's feeling, like physically and mentally. Obviously, we know that was only one match, but he cramped on his other match against Shapovalov, which went to a 5th set. Obviously, Medvedev's a very tough opponent. Just gets everything back. He's very consistent. He's one that you have 30 plus rallies with. So I think Medvedev, he hits very flat as well. So maybe that will help him against Nadal, because obviously Nadal hits so much spin, so he can just, if he takes on the rise, then that would be That would be his tactic, I'd say. So, yes, I think it is just loading up. I'm not sure. But, yeah. And Nadal, he just needs to... Oh, yeah. We are here. 1-love. So, Medvedev is now serving, of course. Right. We have got it working, Alexis. I don't know if you're here, but he's gone upstairs now trying to sort it out. But there we go. Obviously, number 6 seed. He's 1-love up. 5 in the world. Obviously, Djokovic couldn't play, so he goes... and Djokovic was meant to play, so he would have gone down the seeding, but... Yes, so... Who do we still have on here? We have a few people, which isn't too bad. Right, so 64% right now for Nadal, of course, and 36% for Medvedev. Obviously, it's just started. That's what they've said on the court. They have it nice and written on, so that's quite cool. And yeah, Nadal just getting ready, doing a little jog from his seat, trying to get in the momentum, get ready for this potentially a big match. See what he can hold. So we have Nadal just jogging, you know, getting ready. I think Medvedev's all ready to serve. This was what Shapovalov was on about. I mean, he was complaining a lot, but Medvedev has already been standing there for about 10 seconds, and Nadal's still walking. So he does need to hurry up a bit. It's the pace of the server. I mean, it's only at 18 through the clock, but you know, he needs to be ready. Because I've seen a video where he just served the server because the opponent wasn't ready, and it's to the time of the server. So obviously that can't happen normally, but yeah. So we are in the rally position. Nadal on the slice. Medvedev trying to attack. His backhand's down the line. Oh, that's a big backhand, just missed wide from Rafael Nadal. He really turned the shoulders and then tried to go in the ball. He just missed it. That's a unlucky shot from Nadal. Obviously, it's the right intention. He needs to start off strong and make Medvedev defend, because if he has to defend using those heavy topspin balls in the forehand, Medvedev can try and flatten it off. So 15-love. Serve down the tee. Nadal slices it long. I think, you know, he's just trying to save a bit of energy, not having too long of a rally to start with. If it could be a 5-setter, you need to save some energy. You know, it's only at the beginning, so yeah. So Medvedev just taking his time, you know. So serve goes out wide. Nadal slicing it on the stretch, goes down the line. Oh, he missed that long. That is a big error from Medvedev. You wouldn't expect him normally. The coach just looking like but Nadal, he's thinking, okay, it's alright, we'll focus here. So 30-15, Daniil Medvedev, he goes down the tee. That's a very deep return backhand. Nadal goes around the forehand, and around the backhand, he just takes it too close to him and it goes wide. He's got the right idea to start with. That's exactly what he wants to be doing, trying to play more smart and with the forehand all the time. Obviously that's a tactic he does, what he loves to do, but it's needed against Medvedev. So,
Update the score.
Update the score. What's wrong with the score? Ooh, right. Okay, Rafael Nadal versus Daniil Medvedev. Scoreboard. Where is the scoreboard?
Oh my god. Alright, keep talking.
Oh yeah, so it's 1-0, an ace from we have Daniil Medvedev, of course. Right. So Nadal to serve. Oh dear. What's happened here?
What are you doing?
I'm trying to update the scoreboard.
Oh my god, lads. Just keep going.
I am keep going. Right. Okay. Sorry about that. It's just a random screen coming up. White. I think we have a few comments as well. We'll get onto that whilst after this is sorted. I just refreshed the page by accident. Sorry.
That was so dumb. Alright, never mind. Where's your stream?
I don't know.
Alright, keep talking about it. Just talk about the match. Just talk about the match. Just talk about the match, please.
Right, okay. It's only the beginning so far. It's 1-1. But yeah, so what the hell is this? Oh, that's meant to be the stats. Right, okay, it doesn't matter. So it is now 15-love for Rafael Nadal. Just getting back to the match, of course. So, oh no, it's love 15, sorry. Winner from Daniil Medvedev off the return. So a very big point. If he can continue like this will be very beneficial, especially in the returns. Obviously Nadal's a good serve, so it'll be tough, but if he can try and do a lot of the returns, that'll be useful, you know. If he wants to try and win this match, that's his tactic. After returning, of course, to try and break. So, love 15, serve goes in the net. He hasn't made many first serves yet. He just needs to take some time, get more height, I'd say. But Medvedev, let's see what he can do on this. He can take it early, maybe. He can trade it. He can do a deep shot. Let's see. So, down the tee, he goes back. He puts it deep, but Nadal under pressure. He goes with the backhand. Now around the backhand. There we go. Down the line, cross-court battle. Djokovic. Medvedev with the angle. And he's trying to flatten it off on the backhand. They're in their rally position. Right, Nadal with the backhand. Medvedev with the backhand. Oh, they're slicing it. He's changing the momentum. And Nadal is just struggling here. He's on the run. Medvedev changing the direction. It's a brilliant backhand down the line from Nadal. Now he's just keeping it constantly in the backhand. No forehands for Medvedev. Oh, I mean, is that good? No, yeah, it's good. He smacks it down the line. As a big backhand. 26 shot rally. Constantly big shots. Not much time of a breather. So, and the close call is in. Obviously, I would have close called that as well. It was so close. You definitely wouldn't have wanted that to be in. But for Medvedev, he uses so much power on that in the shoulders. It's a brilliant shot. Okay, so we have love 30, of course. Right, we will see what can be done. If Medvedev can take the break or not, the break point. Sorry. So second serve, Rafael now just needs that first serve to not let Medvedev do anything off the return. Obviously, once he's in control, he's one of the best, so it's hard to, get it back. Obviously, as shown the last 2 points, they've had long rallies. So, short middle returns, not what he wants. Nadal using the forehand, going around his backhand. Well, that's a big shot. Nadal's on the stretch, he just taps it in. And Medvedev, oh my god. Oh my day, so Medvedev smacks it down the line. Nadal just reaches to it when he's about to be running to the other side. And he goes past Medvedev at the net. Oh, Medvedev just looks in shame. That point should have been gone ages ago. But he just decides to smack it down the line. Nadal with his reflexes. Unbelievable. And Medvedev, he has to do a close call. He cannot believe that. Obviously, the ball is in for sure. He's just, trying to take time. He does not know how that happened. He should have gone clearly cross court. He could have had a break point. He played the rest of the point well, but fair play to Nadal. 15-30. That's a well-needed point. He did well there to stay in this game, really. Not have love 40. So, Nadal. Ew, that's a very low backhand. Oh my god. So, that's amazing point. Nadal, he was on the run. He smacks it cross court. There's a low shot from Medvedev. He slices Nadal. And then he does the low volley. And he goes across and he just finishes it. Oh, that's a beautiful play. These 2 points have been amazing. This game so far even. That's a top start to a match, Grand Slam final. We'd expect to see. Nadal almost caught off guard. The net coverage is very good. So he covers himself, and the fist pump, vamos! He shows his emotions already. That's what we love to see. This is what Rafael Nadal is about. Okay, so just permanently took off the stats whilst Alex deals with that. So we're back at 30 all. Right. This is a fun match so far, I can't lie. But so Medvedev hitting big and Nadal's just slicing it, trying to take off the power. Now he does a backhand of himself. Medvedev stepping in the court and needs a miss from Nadal. Break point already early on. 1-all, 30-40 with just 15 minutes gone. If he breaks, this will be a big turnaround in the first set. See, Nadal, he wants to have a good start. He's playing a big player, so he needs to have the start he wants. But if he gets it here, then this wouldn't be good. I think Nadal needs a big first serve, pushing Medvedev out wide, and then just finish it with the backhand, forehand, sorry. He hasn't made many first serves, so this isn't great. Hopefully here he'll get one. That's what the Rafael Nadal fans want. So he does go down the tee. Short return. He surely finished that. Medvedev on the stretch. Oh, and that's a great volley. The touch volley just pops over the net. Medvedev just looks at it and he's like, ugh, that's too good. That is just well played. That's points like that is what is needed. Serve and volley as well. He's mixing up the game. He's trying things. Obviously, it's still early on, so he just needs to try some things and see what works or not. Obviously, could be a 5-setter, so he's got lots of time to decide. Of course, even if not, it goes 3 sets, so he has time to do to sort some things out, and he's just complaining about the sweat. Obviously, he's already sweating so much. They're getting the towel on to just dry it a bit. Ball girl, and it's just at the service position. He's been dripping a lot, but they show Rafael Nadal Academy logo on the shoe. I think that's pretty cool, customized for him, of course. So yeah, we are back at juice. Nadal taking the time, focusing where he's going to serve. So he goes down the tee, in the net. He needs to work on the serve, I'd say, the consistency. I remember one match he did loads of double faults, but hopefully not this one. Obviously, it's a Grand Slam final. He wants to be top form. So down the tee, Medvedev on the run, hitting the backhand. Nadal going down the line. Now he's going cross court, and he just missed it in the net again. A second break point opportunity, and Medvedev gets a little fist pump out. You know, he needs this one. It's nearly 7 minutes of play this game, the longest yet. And if he can get the break at 2-1, for 2-1, his confidence will be high for sure. He's playing a GOAT, so he needs some sort of thing to boost it up. Obviously, you don't know against Nadal. Last time he lost in the Grand Slam final, 5 sets. That's very devastating. So he wouldn't want that again. And Nadal, just on 2 seconds left on the clock, he serves out wide, and it's a let, it seems. Right, he needs this time to refocus, to rethink his serve. You know, he's just taking his time with the ball kids, getting 3 balls, you know, looking at them, trying to take his mind off, you know, his break point early on in the Grand Slam final was not the style we want. But we'll see. So Nadal serves. He goes again down the tee, and that's a brilliant serve. Medvedev just shanks it. It is juice. He's back, and you get the fans saying, "Play well. It's yours, Rafa." Lovely to see the support. Of course, I mean, for all the Rafa Nadal's fans, they're supporting him like mad. If he'd be the first to get 21 of the 3 players, that would be an amazing achievement, obviously. But yeah, I think it's possible for sure. He just needs to perform well. So 1-1, and the serve goes down the tee. Nadal with the short ball, the third shot is a slice, putting it low for Medvedev. Medvedev had to really get on his knees, but he just missed it at the top of the net. It's what we were saying. I think Alex mentioned it. You need to just be smart against Medvedev. Obviously, the guy plays for hours. He plays 4.5 hours, and it's all right for him. Coming 2 sets love down against Felix. But yeah, so it didn't work this time, and we are a game point now for Nadal. Nadal will be happy if he can hold here. He doesn't want an early scare break, but so serve goes a let. Ooh, another one. It might be putting a bit of pressure right now. Medvedev's relaxed. It's not a break point anymore. It's not a big point, but he wants to, of course, get back to juice. The closer it's his biggest chance so far to break in the match. Of course, and it's only 1-1, so that's looking good for him. And you can see just in front of the line, patches of sweat. Oh, that must be annoying to play on, but it's a deep return from Medvedev. Now Medvedev's taking it on the backhand. Nadal on the run on the forehand, and he just puts it cross court, the wrong shot. Nadal now in control. Medvedev scrapping around, and that is a well played point. He gets the fist bump out, well deserved. That's a big hold. He 2 break points, but he managed to do it, and the crowd are now celebrating with him. That's 20 minutes gone, and it's already It's only 2-1. So that's a good start for Nadal. Obviously, see what Medvedev can do. He nearly had the break point, so I think he's already feeling confident with his game. Like, he knows he can create those chances. It's just 1 or 2 points different from the break. You know, I think Nadal hasn't been serving 100% yet, like first serves. Once he can get that, though, I think it'll be harder for Medvedev to break. Obviously, when he has the big first serve and then he has the forehand, it's a great combination. The 1-2 is it's a killer to play against, especially a lefty. You know, you hate playing it, but obviously Medvedev, we know once he can get a deep return, put Nadal under pressure, and if Nadal has the heavy spin, he can, you know, as I mentioned earlier, like flatten it off. Then that will work very well for Medvedev. Of course, that's what he would want to be doing, I can imagine. So they've been revising each other's game for sure before this match. The team, you know, telling him what to do. That's what I definitely think Medvedev's would be. Obviously, he's got the French coach, so very smart guy. We've had a documentary about him. But yeah, so just quickly have a look at the chat. Do we have any comments? Oh, it's not loading. Okay, no problem. So they're just showing the grounds of the Australian Open, all the people watching from outside the arena on the big screen. It's great to see the support, of course. It's a Grand Slam final. I think one of the people on Discord was actually there today, so that's really cool. But yeah, and they're just showing the camera angle from a bird's eye view. Looks absolutely awesome. Wonder how big it is. The stadium's about, I don't know, I couldn't guess, but it's absolutely massive, nearly packed. So that's good to see. So a 2-1 down. Medvedev serves down the tee. It's a big return, very deep down the middle for Nadal. Medvedev he hasn't hit one forehand. I can hardly tell, but now he's hit one on the run. And Nadal just making him run side to side, side to side. That's exactly what he wants to do. Try and wait for Medvedev to miss, and he does. He just misses it wide. Obviously, Nadal's playing very smart right now. He knows what to do. See, they played before about 4 times, so he has the tactic. Already, Medvedev's run 40.3 meters. Nadal only 34.5. That's mainly just running around the backhands, trying to hit big shots. But Medvedev misses the first serve in the net. Okay, so at love 15, Nadal is really thinking here what he can do off the second serve return. Well, he shanks it. It came really high out his backhand, over shoulder height, the kick. So that's smart from Medvedev. Medvedev's just talking to himself, thinking what to do here. Obviously, it's very tough playing Nadal. Nadal, his game, not many people have it, so he's not used to it, especially as a lefty. There's not many that are. But yeah, so the out wide serve. Nadal just misses the long. I mean, it's very smart on the wide as well. Normally you do on the ad for lefties, of course, for righties it's the opposite. That's exactly what he's done. He's produced that very well. So now he's back at 30-15. So Medvedev goes in the net. Of course, that's not what he wants, but Junior Tennis Stars. Hi Olivia, not often we see you commentate. How are you doing? I'm very good, thank you. I just decided, Alex has been doing quite a bit. He did 2 matches yesterday, and it's an exciting match. Medvedev versus Nadal. One's trying to become number 1 in the world and get his 2nd Grand Slam. The other is trying to do history and get 21. So, yeah, I can't see why I wouldn't do this, It's and I haven't done many in Australia or any tournaments, so yeah, we'll give it a go. And Alexa's replied on the chat, and he's sorting out some things, so yeah, he's busy as well, don't worry. So Medvedev just attacking, and he hits a big backhand down the line. Nadal just on the stretch, he just pushes it wide, trying to slice it up, make Medvedev hit one more shot, but that is a well played point from Medvedev, too good. So it's 40-30. He's got a game point here. He's just taking his time, thinking, focusing. That's what you need to do, because obviously when you're playing Nadal, you're going to have big rallies. So you need to really, when you're not playing the point, in between, take your time, go to a towel, really, relax type of thing, because you're in intense points against Nadal. A heavy spin, all this, running side to side, deep balls. It must be a real pain playing against Nadal. Obviously, not many can experience that. Obviously, you need to be one of the top to play against him in Grand Slams or 500 events. But that's why it's lots of people's dream. He wins just by doing this. And you see his coach, Medvedev's coach, writing down some tactics, what he's doing well, what he's not. Some things for after the match to analyse. I think that's great. It's not very much used, apart from pros, I'd say. So we need to definitely use that more. We're going to try us at home. So yeah, so second serve, Rafael Nadal. He's really thinking. I think Medvedev knows he will go wide, and so he goes out wide, of course. It's predictable, and then he goes down the line, just too short from Medvedev. Now he's on the defence already early on in the point. That's deep shot from Nadal. Nadal trying to take advantage. Medvedev's backhand's going very well today. He's really turning the shoulders, going in the ball, hitting at a good pace. Not easy for Nadal to return that, but Nadal just does a drop shot. Medvedev on the run, he does a down the line winner. That's amazing. He hit that so clean. Nadal was thinking he was going to go across court, and even Rod Laver gives the clap. He's watching the match, of course. They're in his arena. I think that's very cool that he comes most of the years. So it's really cool to see him there. Obviously, there's videos of him taking a video, so it's really inspirational for them. I can imagine as well. He's done a lot for the tennis back in the day, so it's good to see him supporting. Right, so love 15. Rafael Nadal, he goes out wide, putting Medvedev under pressure. He does a serve and volley again, and was that good? That is good. Wow. So love 30. Nadal serves and volleys, puts Medvedev all the way on the run, and he just hits a lob, and it's just perfect, inch perfect. So that was unlucky from Nadal. He had the right idea, you know. It was so close to going out Medvedev's shot. If he would have done that, it would have been well executed. But yeah, it was unlucky. Medvedev played that well, and his team was celebrating. You could tell it was very smart from him. Obviously, Nadal was trying to cover the down the line shots. That's the most common you would do from that situation on the run. But he just curls it cross court. Love 30 now. Second serve as well. This is not good for Nadal here. Let's see if he can do a good serve. Down the tee, that's very good. Medvedev already on the run because he's expecting the wide serve, especially from a lefty. Nadal with the big backhand. Now he's slicing. He's changing the momentum. Medvedev putting some spin, trying to change the angle. Now they're going down the line. Cross court ball, and that's just long. Love 40. Oof. Now, last service game in Nadal, he had 2 break points. Now he has 3. This isn't looking good for Nadal's service game. Obviously, we know Medvedev, he serves very well, and he's a very smart player, so he'll do probably out wide serve and then finish it, and he likes those long rallies. So he will most likely hold. You know, there's a chance Medvedev could make a few errors, or Nadal plays it well, but yeah, he wouldn't want to break here. You know, Medvedev doesn't give many breaks back, so Nadal will need to try hard here. He's only got 3 seconds left, taking his time, thinking. 1, ooh, that was close, and he misses the net again. Something needs to be done, I think, after this match with the serve. But Medvedev, he's ready for this second serve. Let's see what he can do. I think he's gonna go to his backhand. It's been done most of it. Yeah, and it's gonna go very deep, and there we go. It's 3-2, and he gets the celebration out. No surprise there. He's got the early lead in the first set. He couldn't get that at 1-1. He was very close there. But if he would have, then it'd be 2 breaks. That would really put Nadal in a bad situation. Of course, he's okay now. It's only 1. It's possible to come back. See, it's only 3-2. But, you know, as I mentioned, it'll be hard against Medvedev. This is why Medvedev is one of the best. So, Gogo, Nadal, a warrior. Paul, yes, Nadal has he's done a lot. He's a big player. So yes, is the score updated? No. So we just looking at the comments quickly. Nadal will give his all. This means the world to him, but I think Medvedev will take it in 5 sets. I mean, Medvedev, he hasn't been 100%. Well, no. Nadal obviously is just coming back from injury, so to win this would be incredible for him. I think it would mean a lot, and especially he would be the best in Grand Slams right now. So he's definitely gonna give it his all. He doesn't know how much he has left in him. You know, he's struggling a bit with injuries, so this is not what he would want. Obviously, or even if he comes second, it's still a very good tournament for him. Something he can be very proud of. Medvedev, yeah, he's just very consistent. He's like the wall basically. He doesn't really miss much. He's very good. He's a intelligent guy. I see Alexa's commenting a bit. Perfect. Wow, they're equal. It's fun to update the scoreboards. I'm half sure of it. Yeah, Alexa's enjoying that. He's busy doing that. And yeah, alright, we've got a good bit of comments. That's nice. No, time to break back. Yeah, that's what he needs to do. Otherwise, if there's no other break, it looks like Medvedev will be taking it. It's too early to decide now. It's only 3-2. We need to see how Medvedev plays this game. He will need to play it well for sure. Yeah, they're just cleaning it again. Nadal, he's dripping every second, so the court is it's a bit of a mess near the line of the serving. But so So back, 3-2. Wide serve from Medvedev. Nadal slicing it. Now really trying to change up the momentum. So obviously he hits a lot of spin and then a slice. Makes it difficult for Medvedev. But they are attacking with the backhand down the line. Cross court, a slice again from Nadal. He's done a hell of a lot of slices. And there we go again, trying to keep it low. Medvedev's not missing right now. He's just keeping it going. Nadal playing smart. Oh, and he nearly smacks it down the line. It just hits the top of the net. That is very unlucky, but love 15. If he keeps going in rallies like these, Nadal, he will. It could break back. You never know. You know, he's playing it very smart. He's hitting some heavy spin. He's doing slices. Then he's going attacking it. He's becoming very unpredictable. That's exactly what he wants, of course. Once it's predictable against Medvedev, it's going to be very tough for him. But yeah, deep return from Nadal again, and now he's got the forehand. Medvedev he's off the court completely. Now he's on the run again. And he just missed it. Nadal, he played that very well, I can't lie. Medvedev he's just too good. Obviously, I say a wall, he's getting everything back. He just needs Nadal to play, you know. See, if he does deep balls, that will be enough to put Nadal under pressure, and then he can try and, I don't know, maybe flatten it off, change it with a slice, what Nadal's been doing. And Nadal the reaction says it all. He could have had that point, but now it's an ace from Medvedev. That's what he wants, of course, if he wants to back his break. He needs to do a few good serves, and then even if there is a short return, just finish it. So we're already at 3 aces for Medvedev. It's a nice stat already, you know. So 30-15, he's down the line. Nadal misses it. Second serve down the tee as well again. Second in a row. But yeah, 40-15. Chance to hold his serve here. So Medvedev, let's see what it is. I think he'll go wide again and then use the forehand. Yeah, so he goes wide. Oh, it's a let, okay. I think he's going to change it up and he's going to go body here. Nadal's going to be under pressure and then I think he'll try and take the forehand. Let's have a look. The forehand is definitely what he wants coming into this. So he missed the first serve. It was going to be a body serve, but Nadal now has a chance here on the second serve. So on the backhand, he hits that backhand. It's short middle. Medvedev tries to attack it. Now they're in their rally position. Nadal being very aggressive with the heavy spin. That's a well played point. He goes out wide and then he smacks it down the other side. Sorry, that's a very smart play. He wants to do that. He needs to, you know, push Medvedev deep on the stretch. And Medvedev hits a short ball and then he just other direction. 144 kilometers an hour, the winner speed. It's some very good pace. Nadal, obviously, he's playing some good tennis now. Big first serve from Medvedev, just in. Nadal on the stretch after a drive volley from Medvedev, and Medvedev with a smash. Oh, he puts it down the middle. It's just enough, but that was a very risky move because Nadal was in the middle of the court. Nadal he tried to overhit it a bit too much. He thought, oh wow, I'm back in this point. You know, the ball's come to me, and bit excited, and he just hits it long. Obviously, that was a very hard smash as well from Medvedev. He smacked it, and yet the crowd with the Russian flags. Obviously, he's just broke, and now he's held. So it's 4-2. Obviously, if he can, the score was updated. That's good. So obviously, if he can do something here, or even if he doesn't, 4-3, he would be on serve. So he's in the controlling seat right now. Obviously, right, he wants to do more, of course. He wants to make sure the set's over potentially on his service game. And Nadal is just serving here to, you know, try and keep his options still alive if he can then break. But now we're going to focus. So Nadal just missed the first serve. We are at second serve. So Nadal, he double faults. Oof. This things aren't looking good. The Spanish fans are just a bit looking a bit disappointed right now. Not disappointed, but a bit sad. Obviously, Nadal's he's struggling in this first set. Obviously, it's a 3 sets, so he's got time to come back and sort some things out in the next couple of sets. You know, especially the 2 minutes of the change of set is enough time to regroup, refocus. So I think that's very beneficial. So yes, you'll have a YouTube channel. Let me just perfect. So down on the T serve, and he's missed it again. He's he's not looking very happy with himself right now. Nadal, obviously you can't blame him. It's luck 30. It's also double fault again. Sorry, I was just looking at some comments and I missed the first serve. So 2 double faults in a row. Oh, the crowd are still trying to get behind Nadal. You know, giving the support. He can't get broken in the end here. That would be very tough for him trying to come back. If it would be 5-2, but he needs to do big here. So serve down the tee. It was a body. Medvedev was too close to it and he just managed to get it in. He shanked it a bit. Now they're in their rally position. Medvedev trying to go down the line, change things up. Oh, just in from Nadal, going very deep. It was a bit of a shank as well, but Nadal trying to use the forehand. Medvedev he's not giving anything to Nadal. He's running for every ball. And, it's just hit the line. He slices it low. Nadal with the trick shot. Oh, and he hits down the line. Medvedev, he goes around the net. That is amazing. Even Nadal's shot before, he did a little spinny slice and, that was amazing. They even showed the replay of that shot of Nadal, and then off court, Medvedev just goes around the net casually. Oh, that is amazing. Love 40. That is a way to get a break point for sure. Can't even express that. It's the Nadal fans are like, he was so close. He nearly had that, but this is a tough situation now for Nadal. Love 40. So he goes out wide. He tries to surf and volley. And he's missed the volley, he just misses it long. That was a very good return from Medvedev. I don't think he could have done much better, especially knowing Nadal came in, kept him low at the feet. But yeah, it's close call, but it's quite wide. But yeah, imagine he would have broke at 2-1, this set would have been over now. It would have been 6-1, but I think if he needs to get over that, it's at the beginning. He thinks, it doesn't really matter. Now he's got 2 breaks of serves, so even if he gets broken here, he's still in the driving seat. But yeah, so Medvedev fans, obviously the Russian people, are very pumped. If he has the first set in the bag of 6-2, that brings him a lot of confidence. That's especially what he needs. He needs confidence here, playing a good player, obviously one of the best of all time. So yeah, 5-2. It's looking good for him so far. It's exactly how he would have wanted to start it to a Grand Slam final. Obviously, I don't think he's ever done that against Djokovic. Obviously, Nadal, he's a tricky one. He's played a lot of matches just coming back from a foot injury. Like, he was still in crutches 5 months ago, and he's already played, I don't know, about between 8 or 10 matches in a row. So I think maybe after this he'll take a bit of a break. It's tough playing a lot of matches at once, especially after injury. He could maybe get injured again, maybe, if he's not careful. Obviously, he would not want that, but right now, I mean, it's all going Medvedev's way. It's a one-way show right now. See, Nadal, if he can't get it here, he'll want to do that on the next set. But yeah, so just we update this. There's 4-2 still, right? But yeah, so we have 40 people. That's looking good. Right, so yeah, 5-2 and it's Medvedev serve. Great. Right, so we are just waiting for the change of ends. Obviously they have 1 minute and the change of ends. That's it's a bit of time for Nadal to just refocus, regroup. Don't know what Medvedev's complaining about. He just said something to the umpire again. Put the sound off just for the stream. And they got new balls for Medvedev to serve out the first set. It's obviously very nice. You get a bit more power on the serve when there's new balls. And yeah, Daniil Medvedev, Russian, serving for the set. The notification. So just misses it long. It was a good first serve. So you could tell the extra ping he got from the new balls. But second serve. So you could tell they're having big point. Oh my god, Nadal just smacks it. He smacks it across court and it's a winner. Medvedev didn't even move. It's like, you know, when there's such a big point because they had a big first serve and the return was big and then everything was a bit late on the shots, both of them because of the new balls, but that was a big point. And that's an ace followed by that. Well, that's what Medvedev can do, you know, you don't know what he'll do. He can just lose a point like that and then it's like nothing for him. He just comes back and hits an ace, you know. That's just how he can roll. So, 50-0. missed return. It was a good serve down the tee from Medvedev, 30-15. He is 2 points away now from the first set. It'll be a very quick set. Obviously, they started, they had a long 20 minutes for 3 games, sorry. Now it's at 41, so nearly 4 games later, it's already the set, 40 minutes. But we are in the right position. They're now hitting very deep, putting Medvedev under pressure. Now he's at the net on a volley, and he misses the volley. Oh my god, that is a big mistake, a crucial time. He hit it very good, you know, angle wide, Medvedev, just slicing it low, and he missed the volley. You see the 2 flags next to each other, and the people supporting Nadal still, and then celebrating because of Medvedev. But it looks like it's going to go the Russians' way as he finishes off with a missed return from Rafael Nadal. He celebrates with the racket in the air, and the Russians are now going mad in the crowd. He's got quite a few fans. Obviously, last time Nadal played Medvedev in the US Open, he was getting booed. Medvedev, most of the tournament, and I mean, I wouldn't say he's the favourite here as well. Everybody wants to see what can happen. Djokovic nearly had the chance of 21, so now it's Nadal's chance. So they want to see if somebody can do it yet. You never know, next time might be Federer's. Probably not, I don't think much of him left. Be nice to see him play Wimbledon and then probably retire. I think what he wants to do is play in his hometown, the Switzerland tournament. There is a 250, and then do it there or something. But you know, he's done a lot with tennis. He's got enough money, so he's all right for the rest of his career. But yeah, so we have a comment from the PT primaries that I've just seen. I think Alexis already replied. I've been talking away, so I haven't even looked at the chat. But yes, hi Olivier, nice to see you commentating again. Yes, thank you very much. It's been a while, but it's a good match to do, so just thought let's go for it. Yeah, Medvedev just won the first set. Hat the hell. Yes, come on, go down. Well, right now Medvedev's playing too good. I don't think Nadal's done too much wrong. He definitely has a tactic, and you can see that. You know, making it low for Medvedev, putting him under pressure. Big serves wide, and then always time using the forehand. That's his tactic against everybody, of course. But it especially works against Medvedev. He's a tall guy, although he's a very good mover. You know, keeping it low, making him use his knees, and then the forehand, the other angle. It's a good tactic. Medvedev, obviously, same with everybody. Just being consistent. You know, making them miss. You know, it's readable, but he's so good at it. You just can't beat him, even if you know what they're gonna do. So yeah. So we have just finished the first set. Nadal now needs to take this in 4, of course. So he would have a long journey, whereas Medvedev could only need 2 more sets. If he goes at this pace, 40 minutes, this could be done much quicker than we thought. Hopefully not. I'd love to see a big battle, of course. Nadal, I think he could go back in the final Roland Garros. Wimbledon or US Open, I don't think so, to be honest. Well, it depends if Djokovic can play or not. Based on the vaccine, he's not going to get the vaccination for sure. So, but we'll see if somebody else comes across. Maybe Zverev. He's been in the final. He lost the team, went 2 sets to love up, or somebody else unexpected, maybe Tsitsipas or Berrettini is one that deserves it. He's been in 2 semis, I think, and the quarters once or twice. Once he lost to Nadal, he lost to quite a few people. So he lost twice to Nadal, and then Djokovic. So in the final, Wimbledon. So he's done it already once, a final. Berrettini, he's capable of it. We might see some other, maybe Rublev come across, or I don't know. It'll be a good season, I think. Some big names might come through. Musetti, maybe Holger Rune. Some good juniors on how well they'll do. See Murray, he's trying to still make a comeback. He didn't do too bad actually. Well, he lost to Taro Daniil. The Taro Daniil even took a set of Sinner. So he's on good form, you could say. Maybe it's still beginning of the season. He's only played 1 match, but But yeah, so whilst we wait for the match to go back, okay, so 30 love, Rafael Nadal. Rafael Nadal, of course, he lost 2 breaks in a row, so it'd be good to see him get an early start, hold on the first service game of the second set. So serve down the tee, it's very deep. Medvedev hitting it quite high, and he's trying to do the same here, not Nadal attack. And a big shot from the backhand. Now he's going cross. Nadal just changing it around. Now he's going down the line, and